This is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their fourth Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season, and now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past, and tonight we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin alongside my partner Charles Davis. And CD, you look at these LA Chargers, champions of the AFC, making just their second Super Bowl appearance. You remember they were blown out by the 49ers back in Super Bowl 29, but remember that was a much different team than this one.
And think about this team. If they can accomplish what they're setting out to do in this ball game, win a Super Bowl, they would enter their new building as the Super Bowl champions. This team has been around a while. It's moved a little bit, but here they are with a chance to take a Lombardi Trophy into their new facility. And think about them in the old days in the AFL and how great they were. They'd like to reclaim that glory as the champions of all of football.
Meanwhile, the Buccaneers are back in the Super Bowl for just the second time in franchise history. I know one thing, they'd love a repeat of that first appearance.
Would they ever? That was 2003 in San Diego, and it was Super Bowl 37. They were the underdogs coming in against the Oakland Raiders, and they flogged the Raiders in that game, 48-21. You know what I remember most about that? John Gruden was the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he'd previously been the head coach of the Oakland Raiders. And during practice leading up to the game, he would play scout team quarterback and tell the defense all the characteristics and mannerisms of the Raiders quarterback, Rich Gannon, and had his defense totally prepared. And boy, did they play well and won their first Super Bowl title.
First down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And we get a glance now at the Buccaneer offense.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the two guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that and start to make progress.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's caught by Mike Evans. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. First carry for Peyton Barber. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense heading out, and so good to see Phillip Rivers in his 16th NFL season, about to take his first snap in a Super Bowl. His Chargers seem to be on the verge of something back. About a decade ago, had LaDainian Tomlinson leading the way. They could never get over the hump. A series of tough playoff losses over the years. But here he is, trying for the capper to his Hall of Fame career. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. The 30, past the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 75 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, his second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because, to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
52.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Go! Let's go!
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. The starting 11 defensively for Tampa Bay.
It's easy to go back to the time when Ndamukong Suh entered the NFL, and he was an absolute force right from the beginning. But it's been fun to watch his career progress, and I'm starting to see a little more finesse in his game, although I'm not sure he'd like me to describe it that way. But you see the agility, you see the movement, and of course, he can bull rush when he needs to get to the quarterback.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. It's Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down now, it's Barber, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On the run, it's Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On second down, it's Barber. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Yellow. Touchdown, defense.
This is Scarborough, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 7 yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Rivers to throw it. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. His throw incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and run here with Barber. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Now Scarborough. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
First carry now for Marcus Murphy. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murphy again. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Murphy. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Murphy trying to pick it up on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the Chargers' 33-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Barkley down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On 2nd and 9, Rivers completes it to Benjamin. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Ground 80. Ground 80. 54.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run with Murphy. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I know I don't talk in videos, but this is the Super Bowl. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy this Madden this year.
Yeah, 3rd and short.
My
That's what you're
videos,
supposed to
I
do,
don't know
like
about
you said.
Madden 20.
Old school, smash mouth football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
But I'm just running out the clock right now. I didn't think I was going to do a Madden series, so that's why all the good players are on the Bucs, because that's what I do. That's what I used to do, put all the good players on the Bucs and play season that way.
Blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash them there. They blasted a gaping hole.
To me, it's pretty fun, but
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
Might do another year. I'm definitely going to do the draft, but if I do another year, I'm going to trade all the good players away, but maybe keep like Patrick Mahomes on the Bucs. I don't know. I've been playing All-Pro for like 7 weeks, and then video game weeks.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
I wanted Texans to beat Chiefs because I wanted Tennessee.
They may just stick
with it. I think Texans would be easier to beat than the Chiefs. So.
On 2nd down, it's Murphy. And some room to work. The 20. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marcus Murphy, 50 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
It is January.
3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
January 14th of this video, of the time making this video. So,
okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake
comment down below what month you're watching this,
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those
or
special
if you're even
plays
watching
from
it
one
in
of your better
2020.
players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now
The reason why I do 15-minute quarters is because I don't.
Play fake.
I used to watch Madden videos, and
incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync,
and they
it
use
shows
like
on the scoreboard.
6-minute quarters. So
on third down.
I figured, why not just
3
do
to this point, they
15?
could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Rivers now.
It looks like some people aren't watching, but
it's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And it's a pick 6.
that's okay, because I'm going to do this no matter what.
For a Buccaneer TD. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that, because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Sit there and get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. Pass complete here to Sanders. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Gordon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line, because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Rivers now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground, as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Eckler. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
I'll be right back.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Gordon. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing Rivers. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not worth it.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. He's at the 50, the 40, 20, 10, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
I'm going to try to go for 2 because I like 50 points.
We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage,
I don't like it when it says 48.
and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes being chased out left. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
And then I'm going to kneel down for the second
touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points. There goes Melvin Gordon. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, LA! Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers are able to get a score back. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I thought they would take a timeout, but it looks like they're not, so.
Now they see no sense trying to press here. They take the knee and going to get this one into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. Nathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never-tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Rivers. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a second down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Williams. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They run it here with Gordon. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to drop something good here on 3rd and 13. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see what the offense gets done.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So what's up with you? Are you still watching this video, even though I'm gonna kneel like the whole game?
Start going in the other direction as they come
the whole
up
half. I
3rd
mean.
and long.
What time is it? It's like 11:14, so I'm gonna go to bed and get up early. I like getting up early.
And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time.
I think,
this is going to be a delay.
I think the latest I got up, the latest I went to bed and got up early
of
was
course,
like
and that moves him back 5.
2 a.m.
Here's
To me, early is anywhere from 6 a.m. to 7:30.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returning, it's Benjamin. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via
Okay,
the
I'm
face
trading you
mask,
a
and
little
that'll
bit.
give him even better starting position.
Who's this? Who did the face mask? I'm not trading you.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you
He's
get the face
just a
mask.
kid. He
Any
made a
part of it,
mistake.
that's going to be 15 yards.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Rivers got his man. It's Williams. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he's got room. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Rivers. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Third and goal for Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, Does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And we'll see if he opts for a heavier dose of running plays, because running is where they've had more success than in the passing game.
And the way they've spread it around to different people running it as well. It's not just been one principal guy who's carried the thing and moved the game forward.
Had a lot of good fun today.
Is giving them good yardage.
If you see this like 6 months from now, you probably won't notice, but I did 2 live streams today, so...
And down to a knee. That's one way to call a play. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just about on his own goal line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now Benjamin. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'll be right back.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Play action now. Rivers. And he's got the hook up to Dylan Cantrell. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Rivers. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
They go play action. Rivers. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger 1st. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And able able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Once more, here's Eckler. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize the strategic football and situation.
And he loses the football a second time.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gotta figure this is what they need here on 3rd and goal. Here's Rivers.
Sometimes I make weird noises.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. This is taken at his 4. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee.
And then we got one more quarter. And then I'm going to go off to bed and then get up in the morning and then pump out some videos, man. I hope you like my videos. I hope you subscribe, press the like button.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that's complete to Sanders. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Let's go.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Rivers pass on target to Hunter Henry. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Rivers thrown complete to his tight end, Henry. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
Let's go, defense. It's our time. It's our time.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Sorry if you don't know what that sound is. I'm scratching my beard.
To amaze me because you would think
I'm just going to shave it tonight, but
from what we hear from coaches all the time,
I don't
right?
feel like
how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And they'll indeed take a knee.
I don't even know why Barry Sanders is running. He's
They
so,
come up now 3rd and long.
not to be mean, but he's old.
And they take a knee. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. And this one's high, but not very far. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And caught by Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great...
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, I don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Rivers from the gun on third down. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Rivers to Benjamin. Good for the Charger first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Rivers to throw it. Completes it to Benjamin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rivers again. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Rivers with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Rivers on the money, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the red zone now, Rivers. He's got Green. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. To the air again here, Rivers. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Now Rivers, he's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fast together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. And they will take a knee here.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Watch the pass.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game offense.
So that'll back them up 5. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rivers. Complete. It's Henry. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Rivers. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. Kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. is fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Rivers, he'll get this to Eckler, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Rivers with a 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll throw again. Rivers into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have won the Super Bowl, and they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy to cap an amazing season.
I hope you enjoyed
the victors getting
the
to
season.
Hoist that Lombardi Trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and
press
they say
the subscribe button.
Better feeling.
Press the like button. Press the dislike button. Comment.
The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then
hello,
to
y'all.
break through
Peace.
and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on.
I'll catch
That's
you
just got to be absolutely amazing.
on the next video.
The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.